Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick, and I have been playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Back from the Sewers for the Game Boy. Well, to honor the occasion that, well, I posted my first video a year ago. In the previous episode we made our way through four levels, however we didn't take on the final boss of the fourth level, which is the Shredder. I welcome you all to this conclusion. Yes, in this episode we're gonna finish the game. It ain't that long of a game and I wasn't planning on editing all my failures in here, because then we would be having at least 100 episodes. Well, that's a little bit exaggerated, but okay. Okay, here's the Shredder. When he does this, in normal mode he actually kind of shoots a beam. In easy mode that is a opportunity to hit him, because I really have not figured out how I should do it otherwise, because look at this. I was dead pretty instantly here. Hey, let's get back to Donatello. This wasn't an easy fight because I couldn't figure out when he would actually do a jump kick or when he would rush you. I couldn't really find, I still can't find a tell on him, and you have to be pretty lucky in order to make it. Again, is it the number of times that he... No, that's also a jump kick. Well, we had 2 jump kicks. Okay, but this one time I'm going to make it. However, it was close, really, with these end bosses. Oh, you have Krang again. He's going to get the Shredder. Which also leads into our next level. But first a rescue game, because we lost Michelangelo. Yeah. Don't be stupid, Nick. Just crouch and start hitting that button. It's all you have to do here. Yeah, in the previous episode I kinda went on, told you already about the rescue game, but once again, this is just pretty easy, in easy mode. There's nothing to really worry about. However, in normal and hard mode, it's gonna be a little bit difficult, or a little bit more difficult. And yeah. But these are the levels, level 4, level 5, level 6, where I actually... I'm glad I play on easy mode, because even in easy mode I really had a tough time getting through them. Did I really choose Raphael? Was that even a wise choice? I don't think so. Yeah, now we have a level in the sky. Splinter brought us in the turtle blimp up, well, here. And in all honesty, you can infinitely scroll vertically and you will get nowhere, because it actually loops around. You can fall down, and actually the enemy that I just saw up there I could also get to by falling down. Really, if you fall down you end up coming from the top again. It just loops around, although it doesn't look like it. And for a long time when I was playing, this level, I also was wondering whether the level would actually loop vertically, because many of these many of these patterns that or these traps repeat themselves. And that's a little cannon. Just duck a little bit to the left side and you should easily avoid it. Ooh, pizza! Coming as asked. Really could use that one, because I only had 1 health left. But just duck and you can easily avoid that one. That isn't one of the most difficult. And if you don't have to fight the foot soldiers, don't try it either. Because losing health to these guys isn't really worth it. You're gonna have a pretty tough boss at the end. And... ow. You don't want to get that out of you. Those cannons. Man, this is a pretty long level. I thought it was shorter. Probably my imagination. Whoa. I could have just kicked as well. When you hang underneath there, you can still defend yourself. You can also just kick, actually. But I don't think Raphael actually is going to survive this. That's so weird. Why did I do that? I was a dummy. Well, let's pick a new one. And hopefully I have a little bit more luck with Michelangelo. Pretty much mentioned this in the previous episode already, that this game is actually the second game of 3 that actually appeared for the Game Boy from the original run of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on television. I mean, the original run on television. And well, the first 2 are like this. Follow the foot line and back to the sewers. Pretty much a beat 'em up. And Radical Rescue is also another one. I would like to play that game one day, but considering how expensive that game is these days, you pretty much pay €100 for a game. Yeah, that's not the... Why did I do that? Ah well, I still got a full health, so... Yeah, some of these older turtle games can become really expensive after a while. Oh yeah, this part. Now we are dealing with another mid-boss, Baxter Stockman. Just stand on top of the building and hit him, and when you hit him, actually just jump. And this is how fast he goes down. He is a pushover. Unfortunately, now we're getting to another 3D section, and you are dealing with crap ton of difficult, with difficult rubbish collision detection. And now we have General Traag, I think his name was. Well, he's a stone warrior, and beating this guy is a major pain in my rear end. The best thing you can do is jump kicking and hoping that you don't get hit. As long as you can hit him one time more often than he can hit you. Sometimes a slide kick will also work. But keep your health bar a little bit higher than his is. Which I am currently failing at. But if you can keep it a little bit higher, then you should be fine. But his gun is fast and has a very far reach. And getting behind him is not really an option. The best thing you can do is, well, like this. Go up and down, jump kicking the guy. And I am trying to be a little bit too much. So what is our prize?
Thank you, Turtle.
Ah, how nice! It was April O'Neil. And they actually had a voice game. Ah well, another rescue. We need Donatello. No, Raphael. This time. But yeah. The first time when I saw that I rescued April, I had not read the manual yet. Which is pretty stupid on my part, I know. Because usually games from that era you need to read the manual first. We did not have the expression RTFM for nothing back then. Because with pretty much everything, operating devices, playing games, RTFM was the first expression you would say when someone would ask a stupid question about something. Especially with what button does what. Yeah, we are now in the final level. This level you are going to need all of your turtles. And I failed miserably a lot. You are going to need all your turtles, and that's why my advice, start off with, why did I walk, why am I not jumping here? Start off with Raphael because he's the most expendable. And dodge the bullets. Either by jumping or just not staying in the same lane. Oh yeah, that's why. Because at a certain point you get these mines. And they are hard enough to dodge already. If you jump on the wrong moment. Ah well. But this is the last level, and this is pretty much the longest level you can get. Because the first part is going through the sewers, going through some underground caves to eventually end up at the Technodrome. And if you think, okay, I have done pretty much everything that there is, because I have done pretty much the same length of every other level, guess what? You get another one of that same length. And another one. Yeah. You get... Ouch. A pretty long level here. And Unfortunately, this level also contains checkpoints. So you're not totally screwed when you die at a certain point. However, General Traag ran away. Guess who's back? Well, this is not General Traag. Why is this General Traag? This is another Stone Warrior. His, you need to time right. You have to jump at the right moment so that you come down just far enough away from him that the last bullet has already passed. Close enough to him that the last bullet has passed. And far enough away from him that the conveyor belt doesn't just push you into him. And that is a pretty tall order. If you get a little bit out of rhythm, well, you see what is happening. I'm lucky that I had a little bit more health than he had, because this sucked. And I needed to jump, and you can walk under there, underneath that, but later there is going to come. Oh, now I'm dead. I'm screwed. I had to wait a little bit before the guy actually came to me. Well, get the next one. Either Leonardo or Michelangelo. Keep Donatello for the last. Well, it's not entirely true, but you want to keep Donatello for as long as possible. Because you have multiple boss fights here in this level. That Stone Warrior wasn't the only one. Please just do a jump attack over it and it goes away. Keep out of its range, just that. Don't try to defeat those roadkill RODNEYs. Unlike, this is not Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time you actually had to defeat those roadkill RODNEYs. However, here you do not. Here you can just walk past them. And this is also a pretty nasty placed enemy. I'm always getting hit at that one. No matter at what. And another one of those. Just... Oh, I didn't get hit. That was lucky. I kind of forgot that about that one. Okay, next up. Oh no, this is not a boss fight yet. We get another 3D area, an elevator with a lot of foot soldiers. Attack them. Defeat them. Keep moving. Don't stand in place, don't stand a little bit too close to the bottom, like I'm doing now. Because those things are coming up, and defeat the ones that are already on the platform first, Nick. Yes, don't start waiting for those who are still coming on the platform. Because there's enough time for those to defeat those. Really. Those foot soldiers can be really a sore pain in your rear end. Those 3D, or 2.5D I should actually say, those parts are... Well, believe it or not, that was actually just another cinematic. Be careful. Don't stand too close to that hole. This is pretty much the biggest pain area you get in the Technodrome. You have to defeat those monsters that are coming out of there. Don't start to... And this is the last painful area. Because you have continuously monsters getting through there and you're trying to get up through that tiny little hole that you have to be pixel perfect to get through. which means you're probably not have enough life. And you're gonna need a full health bar for this guy. Because he hits hard, he hits fast, and he corners you pretty fast. Like Bebop, this is a 2.5D, and like Bebop, he is invincible during those, well, blinking frames, but he is not stopped during those blinking frames. He freezes only for a little while, that allows you to maybe or maybe not get away. Most likely not, like you can see here, and he can corner you pretty fast. And because of some stupid collision detection, yeah, now I'm contemplating. Actually, I should have taken Donatello first, because his range of attack is actually what's the most useful for dealing with the Shredder, because the Shredder has also an incredibly long range, maybe even longer than that of the Donatello. And you might want to, well, stock up on. Luckily I didn't lose much health here now, so maybe I'm lucky enough to defeat the Shredder now, actually. But you don't get away fast enough, even if you try to jump. I have tried it. You cannot get away fast enough for him to not hit you with his swing. It's best if you are a little bit higher than he is in the 2.5D area, so that you can hit his head, and he might hit your knees. Because if you are lower than him, like I'm doing here, I am actually at a disadvantage. I'm actually making it harder for myself by being lower than he is. That's a pretty... Because now I have the... You see? Now I could get away for a little while. Of course, the Shredder runs away again. But don't worry, we don't have to fight him anymore. And now we only have one health point left, and we need to... well, get through this. And this area isn't really nice either. One life left, only to get to the end. Well, spoilers, I will make it to the end. Although it took me a lot of tries. I can guarantee you that. Oh boy. This wasn't... Yeah. And here in the background, if you remember the cutscene, there are guns. Well, in this part, not yet. However, in this part, no, in this part also not yet. But there will be a part where there are guns that will start shooting at you. First it will come from the right towards the left. I'm really getting hit a lot. Oh, I do really need that little slice of pizza. Yeah, jump. First time, now they will come from the right, now they will come from the left again. It's right to left first, then left to right first. I could have better jumped backwards. Then from right to left again. Yeah, it's much safer to jump towards the other side that it's not going. And I have only 5 health points left to do the final boss with. Luckily Krang is more of a pushover than, or should I say Super Krang. Yeah, don't be on the ground when he stomps. because then you will stop moving. And try to stay all the way to the left actually, because in easy mode Krang really doesn't do much in the ways of attack. I'm actually being way too greedy by going towards him. I should just stay to the left and let it go on a little bit longer, this video. But like I said, in easy mode he's pretty much a pushover. In normal mode he will have a little bit more attacks. There will be several bullets flying around as well. But this is the end of the Technodrome. This is the end of the game. And I would agree. Cowabunga! We once more rescued April and did not get captured or killed by the Shredder. So it was actually pretty fun. Yeah, I like playing this game, although I don't think I will be going for the normal mode soon. Maybe I will do it one day, because, well, I don't have the time to learn everything. Try things out and everything, it's just... yeah. Just... I don't have the time. There are so many levels of so many games out there that I want to play, and I enjoy this one. But I think I'm gonna leave you with the titles, and I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing me play this game and talk about it, and I hope you will come back for our next regularly scheduled episode in my current Let's Play. Bye!